Good to go? All right. Tell me what you guys think. I think that's badass, dude, if you ask me. But the fuck did, where'd you go now, Floyd?
I'm right here, man.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
There's no,
Can you hear
no
me?
trains in it.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
So this is,
okay, cool.
This is the one and only Omaha Copwatch, a man who has, how many open cases you have right now, Floyd, for the community?
You know, man, I'm five open cases.
5, and you just recently beat 2.
I beat the 2.
So that would be 7.
Beat 2.
How many different states are we in with these cases?
We got Indiana and we got Oklahoma.
Okay. Now, anybody that doesn't know Floyd, Omaha Copwatch, and his tactics, I guess, I mean, I could describe it, and I want you to describe it. Floyd, he gets, the cops come, and Floyd, they're telling Floyd to stop, and Floyd's putting his hands in his pocket, and he's ripping his hands out of his pocket, and he's saying things like, stay in my range, just like little words that you wouldn't normally use, and his back all of a sudden itches, and he's at gunpoint, he's at taser point, and his back itches all of a sudden. So he's doing like insane stuff that I'm like, man, please do not let this guy get shot on camera in front of me. Now that's what I'm seeing, and I'm at home, and I'm on pins and needles, and I'm not easy to get like that. What are you seeing when it's happening?
You talking to me? Or you talking to Tiff, me?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, me. Yeah, look, man. The cops, I think they overreact, you know, and what I meant about, I didn't mean to say stay in my range. I meant to say stay in my view. It kind of came out wrong. But it scares me they pull guns on me. It does. It makes me scared. But
you never look scared. You almost go up a couple notches.
You got it, bro. You can't show these police fear. You can't show fear to the police. If you show fear to the police, they're going to use that against you. See, okay. I try my best not to show it, but inside, deep down inside, I am scared. I'm about to use the bathroom on myself because that's how scared I am. Because
so what's the need to push it that far? Why push it to the point where they have their guns pointed at you and you're making quick moves to itch your back, like you're pulling something out of your back? Your back doesn't itch right then. Are you reaching in your pocket and saying, "Oh shit," and pulling out your hand like that? What's the point of that?
I don't. I have to look at that video again. I don't think I did that, but maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, I gotta look at the video. My back does itch from time to time. Maybe it's because I'm nervous. I don't know if it's just a nervous reaction I have, but I'm not gonna let the officers show them fear. I'm not gonna show fear to the officers. All right. Okay, if my back itches, I'm gonna scratch it, bro.
Fear and going out of your way to try and make them think that you have a weapon while you're at gunpoint.
Look, everything I do is legal. Is it dangerous? Yeah. Is it suspicious behavior? Sure. But everything I've done thus far, every motion I made, every reach-in, everything I've done, when I've encountered law enforcement, when they've encountered me, when they came to me, remember, they all came to me. everything I've done was legal. Wasn't illegal. Sure, is it dangerous? Sure, but walking outside is dangerous. You can walk out your front door right now and get shot. You can get hit with a stray bullet sitting in your car. Life is always.
Let's say you had a toy gun in your pocket. That's legal.
Yeah, it is. It's legal. It's completely legal.
I think somewhere along the lines, I think you got confused between with what's legal and what's reasonable. Like, okay, so our reasonable suspicion is one step below probable cause. Probable cause is what's legal and what's not legal. But reasonable suspicion is what would a reasonable person, but with reasonable intelligence, come to the conclusion that a crime is being committed, about to be committed, or in commission of. That's what they need. They don't need necessarily. There's been 100 people killed, 200 people killed, not doing anything illegal, but gotten shot in America. In fact, most people aren't doing anything illegal when they're getting shot. They're getting running away. They get shot in the back, and it's a justified kill.
But here's
hold on. The line isn't whether it's legal or illegal, whether they can kill you and shoot you or use deadly force. That's not what the line is. It's a totality of events. Maybe A by itself is nothing. B by itself is nothing. C by itself is nothing. But A plus B plus C all together, that's a totality of events, and they might have a justified kill.
Well, here's the thing. I believe that most of the time the officers overreact. I can't look. You say that I pushed the officers, somebody got their stuff on in the background, but you say that I pushed the officers to a break. I can't control what officers do. I can only control what I do, and what I do is completely legal. You're right. It's reasonable suspicion. But articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed is something that I can debate. Completely legal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, you can't control what the officers do. You can only control what you do. But when you have 4 guns pointed at you, and at one time in Indiana, I want to say they had an AR pointed at you, and that's the time you decide to quickly reach your hand behind your back and start itching. You know what I'm saying? That might not be the best time. You know what I'm saying? Or
look, man,
put your hand in your pocket and then rip it out real quick and say, "Oh shit!"
I get what you're saying. I really do, but you got to understand something. Freedom comes at a price, and if you're not willing to go I hear a lot of auditors, and I'm not trying to disrespect a lot of auditors. A lot of auditors run their mouth.
Yeah,
I'm a man of action. I get things done. And some people may not like the way I audit, but how I do it is legal.
Yeah.
Remember, these officers came to me. I didn't approach them. I didn't come to their person. All right. They approached me. They got out of their cars and engaged me. I never engaged them. Yeah. And nowadays, when I do my videos, I always say in the beginning, go away. Leave me alone. I give them an opportunity to walk away.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, they choose to engage me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just a guy with the camera.
Before, I'm playing devil's advocate. You know where I stand. So at that point, a lot of those times, it's a consensual encounter, right? Mm-hmm. So those cops are consenting to be there. If they don't have RAS and they're scared for their life, they probably shouldn't be there. If you're scared, go to church or get another job. But if you're only on a consensual basis, you don't have any you can't make any demands. There's no lawful orders that you can ask, but you can't demand at that point.
Yeah, and here's the thing. If let's say I'm afraid of you, right? Let's say for some reason I'm afraid of you. Why would I be near you if I'm truly in fear? If I feel like my life's in danger to a point to where I am near you and I'm about to do something, or I got to get away from you, why be there unless you have to be there?
Let's say this. if you were to tell the police, I'm scared of my neighbor that lives 10 houses down, but you go and stand outside his house on the sidewalk every day, they would tell you to stay away from him, right? They would say, if you're scared of that person, you have to stay away from them. But if you continue to approach that person, then you're harassing them, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. And here's the thing. All these officers, they came to me. I've never approached them. I never go to them. Yeah, I might go to the departments and exercise my constitutional rights, but as their persons, as their body, as their persons in uniform, they came and engaged me when all they have to do is observe. You know, they choose to come out and what are you doing? What are you doing here? Let me see your ID. I don't have to show you anything, and I'm not going to unless there's reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. In Indiana, the refusal to ID law is only when they're about to give you a citation for the right to a citation. That's when you have to give ID. You don't have to give ID if they suspect you of a crime in Indiana, but you do have to give ID if only if they are going to write you a citation. That's the only time you have to give ID. Because if you go to jail, they're going to get your name anyways if you go to jail. Yeah, so refusal ID only depends on that fact of the citation being written to you. And if you don't give your ID when they write the citation to you, then you go to jail and then they get your ID anyways.
Yeah. That's the difference between a stop and ID state and non-stop and ID state, right?
Yeah.
So let's and I don't want to feel like I'm coming down on you. I don't want you to feel like I'm coming down on you, Omaha Copwatch. I'm just taking the devil's advocate role, right? Mm-hmm. But I've seen officers come and officers play in this gray area, and they're used to being kowtowed to. As soon as a police officer comes and, oh, we got a call, so we need your ID. No, you got a call, so you have to do an investigation. I have no obligation to be part and parcel to your investigation. The Fifth Amendment says I cannot be a witness to my own prosecution. So get your magnifying glass out, get your little piece of paper and a pencil, and go around the neighborhood and figure it out, because I'm not here to help you. You know, but so many times cops say, I got a call, so you have to ID. That's not the way it works. And your ignorance of the law isn't my problem. But now I've said my piece. He said his piece. We're going to watch a video in which Omaha, explain this video that we're going to watch. We're going to see it in action so everybody can see for themselves what's going on.
Okay.
Explain the video.
Okay, so this video is in New Hampshire. It's in Berlin, New Hampshire. And this is from the body cam footage. Now, mind you, they came out with guns drawn immediately, bro. Like, they came out, you know, I was exercising my constitutional rights. They came out guns drawn from the get-go. Like, they didn't even give me a chance to explain myself. They didn't give me a chance to do nothing. The fear was so high in this video. I literally, and I'm gonna be real with you guys, man. I didn't know what to do. I was so scared of these officers because the way they came out from the jump was like they're ready to kill me, and I was afraid. I was scared. So what you're about to see is body cam footage from the police officer's version, from his point of view, and okay. I'm the guy that's in the outfit. So this is the first. That's the first video.
Okay, let's look at that.
We always got that 30-second delay. Don't know where you went, DPN.
Make it smaller.
There's always 30 seconds of silence at the beginning of the body cam.
Put your hands up. Put your hand out of your pocket. Now. Stop where you're at. Stop. Who is this? Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. This is a state prison. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're crouching around with your hand in your pocket. Turn around with your hands up. or on your head. Turn around. That's an order. Turn around. It's an order. Yes. Turn around with your hands on your head or in the air. I'm the supervisor. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Don't put your hands down. Don't you dare put your hands down. You get tased. Turn around.
What I do wrong?
Keep your hands up.
What I do wrong, sir?
Keep your hands up.
Don't touch me, sir. What I
I'm
do
going to
wrong?
touch you. Stop. Stop. Get your hands. Come on.
What are we detained for, sir?
For not listening.
What are we detained for?
You're being recorded.
What are we detained for?
I have my camera on.
I'm asking what we detained for, sir. What I do illegal? Nothing? What I do? What I do wrong? Don't touch my stuff, sir.
I'm going to put your phone right here on the rock so we don't step on it.
No, don't touch me.
There you go. Come over here.
No. Stay right here in front of the camera. I need to
Sit
be,
down.
It needs to be documented. Why are you doing
Sit
this,
down.
sir?
Because you're making me nervous.
Because I got what?
Are you going to listen or are you going to talk? You going to listen?
You don't touch. Don't fucking. Why you just touch
Stop.
me like that?
Because I want to know who I'm talking to. Stop.
Don't worry about it.
Stop.
Stop touching me, sir. What are you doing?
Stop.
Stop. What are you doing?
All right.
What am I doing wrong? Am I being detained for a crime?
22 bro. You're being detained. You want me to tell you why? You're going to interrupt me.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
You going to be quiet?
Oh, let's go.
Okay. So, this is a state prison.
Okay.
You're here
Okay.
wearing fatigues,
COVID.
a ski mask,
COVID.
crouching down,
Legal.
hands in your pockets when we're telling you to stop.
Legal.
Okay? Why are you doing this?
It's legal. That's all that matters. What's your name? Badge number, sir. Since y'all want to come up on me with ARs and grab me and all this, get off me, dude. I'm not doing nothing illegal.
Relax. Relax.
I'm not doing nothing illegal, sir.
Relax. All right. What are you doing here and where are you going? What's your plans for the day here? What's your plans for the day?
Don't touch me, sir.
No,
you want
relax.
What's your name? Badge number, dude.
Relax.
What's your name and
What are
badge
you
number?
doing here?
What is your name and badge number?
That's not important.
Okay, then get the hell off of me. Then,
You
'cause
tell me-
You're not identifying enough as an officer, and I don't know if you're real cops. That's
You
why
want to
I can't
go,
get badge number. Do not touch me. Do not
Relax,
touch
relax,
me.
relax.
I am going to relax.
No, no.
But I'm going to get up in a minute.
No, no, you're going to stay
Yeah,
down.
I'm getting up, sir.
No, you're not.
You're not detaining me for a crime. You're detaining me for suspicious activity, which is not illegal.
Stay right down there.
No.
Because I don't trust you, sir.
Well,
I don't
Well, I don't
trust you.
trust you. You're not giving me your name. What the fuck? I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not even
I
talking.
trust you.
Yeah, but like that
But-
the way they
Right.
came at me though, man, it's like they didn't ask questions. He didn't use his PA system. He just
Yeah.
came out, guns drawn. I didn't even have I didn't even have my hands in my pocket. I was turning on my
No,
body.
yeah.
I was turning on my body cam.
I asked you to show me one that you were the most scared of, but
This was one. This was the one.
yeah, and I believe you. But I don't see that you did anything wrong in that. Besides saying fatigues are part of the bird flu, I missed that one that we had to wear fatigues during the bird flu. But that's just,
Okay, it was
I'm
a
really-
slip up. I was scared.
you're really
No,
just-
I think, yeah. All right, you go ahead.
But I wanted one where there's the back and forth where you're at gunpoint and they're telling you to do something and you're itching your back and then you're putting your hand in your pocket and ripping it out real fast and just stay in my line of sight. You're using tactical terms that are you're obviously
See,
trying to
here's
make it seem like something it's not. You're trying to make
but
get them
here's
scared.
the reason why I said stay in my line. I said stay in my range. I meant to say stay in my vision view because
you
I
said stay
don't
in your
like
range.
my. That's what I said. I think that's what I said. I don't like them behind me because we all know once an officer gets behind you, you're
Yeah.
completely exposed. They can put you in a chokehold. Think of like Eric Gardner and all these other guys.
It's art of
I
war,
don't-
right? They're trying to flank you, whether it's
Yeah, I
one
don't-
person or 10,000 troops. They want to flank you.
Yeah, and I don't like to be. I've been to jail. I've seen what happens when a person. No, I'm not gonna say that because that don't sound right. I see what happens when a person gets behind you because they can do so much damage to you, and there's not much
Yeah.
you can do about it.
Yeah.
And that's why I told him to stay in my field of vision. I don't want you behind me, just like cop don't want me behind him. I don't want you behind me. I think that's fair.
Yeah, no,
You know?
that's 100% fair. Floyd, is there anything else in this video that's good?
Go to
Is there more?
part two, man. Part two is the part 2 video. It's this one, but it has the other officer. I was more concerned about that officer having his AR pointed at me than the officer with the gun, because my concern with that officer is he could accidentally pull the trigger and I'm a done data, bro. If I get hit with an AR.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh,
And I'm with you on this 100%. Trust me. You see my channel, you know what I do. But after this one, I want you to show us one in which you're engaging with them and you're at gunpoint, and then your back all of a sudden starts itching, right? And then all of a sudden you got your hand in your pocket and no one's talking to you, and you just start running backwards and you yell, "Shit!" And you pull the gun in, but yeah, you rip your hand out of your pocket. Like, show me one of those after this, right?
I'll see if I could find one, but
I'm you find one. It's every video. It's every video.
I'm sure one of the mods can find one real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I couldn't. I have a lot of videos, man. I couldn't really show you one, because there's a lot of videos that.
All right. But I'm putting out a video tomorrow, and you got. But yeah, So. I'm gonna put this one. My man, 10th Man. For those who didn't, 10th Man produces my shows when I do a show called Activists First Attorneys, where me and them watch viral cop watching videos and this and that, and we both give our opinions. And he's producing it now. He's co-hosting with me tonight. So somebody could put 10th Man's link in the description. I'd appreciate it.
Oh, they all know where I am.
All 337 people know where you're at.
So we can kind of open this up a little bit. What's that? Yeah.
I don't think it's that one. It's the other one.
In there. Could you do that?
Car out of the road. I'm going to get my car out of the road.
Sorry, you say this is the wrong video? You said part 2. Oh, you wrote part 2 under it?
Yeah, I wrote part 2 under it. I wrote part 2 under it.
Oh, so, I apologize.
It's my bad, man. I should have did it differently, man. But I'm not really good with this private chat and this StreamYard. It's all new to me, man.
Got it.
Don't worry.
Only takes me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Unless this is the wrong one too.
No, it's like
yeah, I got it. Part 2, yeah.
This is the one.
Okay.
Let me know if we got sound after 30 seconds. I'll skip it ahead 30 seconds.
No, it's his silent. Body cam. His body cam is like that.
Yeah, I know. It's just the first 30 seconds is always silence.
Where'd you say this is at again?
Stop. Where
you got sound, right?
Yeah, I got sound.
Yeah, I got sound.
Turn around, face away. What I do wrong? Okay, you didn't have to come out like that, though. Turn around, hands up or on your head. Turn around. That's an order. Turn around. It's an order. It sure is. Don't put your hands down. Don't you dare put your hands down. Turn around. What I do wrong? Your hands up. What I do wrong, sir? Don't touch me, sir. What I do wrong? Stop. You're being detained. Don't touch my phone. What am I detained for? What am I detained for, sir? I'm asking you, what am I being detained for? I'm being recorded. What am I being detained for? I have my camera on. I'm asking what I'm being detained for, sir. What I do illegal? Nothing? What I do? What I do wrong? Don't touch my stuff, sir. Put your phone right here on the rock so we don't step on it. Okay? Don't touch it. There you go. No. Stay right here in front of the camera. It needs to be documented. Why are you doing this, sir?
You're making me nervous.
Because I got what?
Are you going to listen or are you going to talk? You going to listen?
You don't touch me. Don't fuck it. Why you just touch me like that?
Because I don't know who I'm talking to.
Don't worry about it. Stop touching me, sir. What are you doing?
Stop.
What are you doing?
All right.
How am I doing wrong? 22, bro. I want to detain.
hands in your pockets when we're telling you to stop.
Legal.
Okay. Why are you doing this?
It's legal. That's all I'm at. This ain't badge number, sir. Since y'all want to come up on me with ARs and grab me, you know, just get off me, dude. I'm not doing nothing illegal.
Relax.
I'm not doing nothing illegal, sir.
Relax. All right. What are you doing here, and where are you going? What's your plans for the day here? What's your plans for the day?
I'm gonna get my car out of the road.
Why would I drive by?
Look at your phone, 10th man, when you get a chance. I sent you a good one. So though, yeah, I 100% agree with you, Floyd. You were doing whatever you were doing. Any auditor, cop watcher could have got put in that same position. You aren't doing anything tort or against the law, and you got ripped down, and they're ripping shit off you, like, you know, because they had to bring out the AR. Now it's your problem, right?
Yeah. See, and here's the thing, man. I'm not responsible. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not responsible for how officers act towards me. So the notion that people say, well, you just push it to the limit. I have literally zero control on what any officer does. All right. You can't put that on me. You can't put that on me because an officer chooses to dial whatever backup code.
In those videos. But I mean, if you're ripping your hand out of your gun, if you're doing everything you can to make them feel like you have a weapon at gunpoint, I
don't make them feel anything. They choose to feel how they want to feel. Look, you got to understand when they call for backup. Look, when they call for backup, that's not me calling for backup. That's not me telling them to call for backup. That's them getting on their radio and down for backup. That's on them.
Okay,
not
so
on me.
This next one we're gonna watch. You have a ski mask on, and you're rolling around in Indiana outside of a bank, peeking out behind bushes, and then running to the next bush, doing a little roll into the bush, and then hiding there for a second, and then peeking up at the bank, and going back and forth for like 20 minutes.
It's called freedom of movement and the right to travel.
Floyd, come on. You're diving in bushes like you're a frogman, and then peeking up with probably binoculars and looking at a bank. You didn't just decide to just roll. You made sure you went to that bank because you knew it would draw attention. You know a reasonable person with reasonable intelligence would believe that something afoot is going on. A crime may be afoot.
You know what? And the thing is, just because it's suspicious doesn't mean it's illegal.
I didn't say it was illegal. I'm not saying that.
I can't control people's actions. I can control my actions. That's it, bro. I mean,
you didn't do it outside of a bando.
You know,
you did it outside of a bank for a reason. You did it outside because you wanted to control people's actions.
No, freedom of movement, man. Exercising my rights.
Freedom of movement, yeah. I know. My man Floyd, he's gonna go to the tilt with it.
This is wonderful.
Where your fatigue during COVID or bird flu?
Guys, I'm live streaming for our protection. We have the
This is AFA's channel.
Department, Indiana. Yeah, we have the Sheriff's Department in Indiana. Drawing down on gunpoint.
Floyd's on at gunpoint right now.
Guys, share this video.
With all due respect, this is like Floyd's first video
Filming
doing
while black. Filming while black. There's no RAS, there's no PC to have this man drawn at gunpoint. Governor's mandate orders that people wear a mask. So what happened is he's standing on a sidewalk with a camera wearing a mask, and now he's at Standing on a public sidewalk is not a crime.
Hit that like button, guys.
I'm being racially profiled. Sir, I'm being racially profiled. Right there.
Look at the response here, guys. Look at the
That's
response.
AR, I think. They have pickup trucks in Indiana.
Hey, you better pull that off. You better not point that at me. No. Step over there, please.
This is where I was told to stand. The officer told me to stand here.
Thank you, Peanut.
So the governor's mandate orders that he wear a mask. So he has a mask on. He's standing on a public sidewalk using a camera. All constitutionally protected activity. And the first point of contact, this sheriff's officer draws a firearm. This guy's got a machine gun. Standing on a sidewalk is not a crime, man.
I don't feel safe when you put those things out, sir. I don't feel safe. Please be supervised. That's all I'm asking. I'm not a threat. I have no ill intent. I'm just saying that, sir. You're involved in this thing. What's the next battle? You're not, no, sir. Sir, you're not doing nothing. No. One more crime, sir. No, sir. I'm going to keep this thing. One crime, sir.
So standing on a sidewalk and wearing a mask and filming is not suspicious. Suspicious in itself is not a crime. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion. There's no probable cause to secure this person.
You're lucky you got that fucking mouthpiece with you. And it didn't start from the beginning. It already started. We missed it. But good fucking. Keep going now.
Okay, drop your phone soft on the grass. Go ahead. I'm filming you.
The people across the street are going to get into it. It's going to become a big ordeal.
All right, the phone has been placed in his pocket. It was not searched. So I walked up on this guy. This guy is now being arrested or detained by these police. So it appears that this guy is being detained by sheriffs or Indiana Conservation and another sheriff's officer here. We got the clock going for 15 minutes. Once 15 minutes. No articulable suspicion, no probable cause.
But AFA's got the stopwatch going. That's what he does. He's good. He's good at he's good at talking.
You can film anywhere you want. It's a public sidewalk. Is that illegal, sir?
Omaha. Let me ask you just a yes or just one or no question. Did your mask look more like a medical mask, or did it look like pantyhose with eyes cut out?
Well,
which one did it look more like?
There wasn't no eyes cut out on it.
No, I'm not saying it was. I'm saying which one did it look more like? Did your mask for COVID at this bank when you were rolling around through the trees and in the bushes, did it look more like a medical mask, or did it look like pantyhose with the eyes cut out? Which one did it look more like?
It looked more like pantyhose.
Okay.
But there was no eyes cut out. It was just a straight mask.
I didn't say there was. I'm just saying that's the type of mask it was.
You know, but that's the protection though. I don't want to get into my eyes or mouth. So you gotta wear protection.
I understand. Yeah. You want one of those masks like when you're going skiing through your whole head and everything. But no, go ahead, keep going, because the people across the street are gonna get into it and they're gonna explain the whole thing. And this is like a year ago. This is when.
Sir, he's filming from a public sidewalk. You have no RAS or PC to detain him. This is unbelievable. I don't have a problem with the conservation officer because he's responding to the call. So he already put his machine gun away. The issue is here. Now, people might not like masks, but the governor mandated them.
The governor did mandate them.
Josh just hit him with the divide and conquer. I like this officer.
You don't
but the
have
rest
to
of you guys
know. You
suck.
have no reasonable suspicion. So feelings, guys, feelings. Feelings, and now I happen to walk up. What's the chances accountability for all happens to walk up on this?
I want to say 100% since you guys are together.
We are in front of the Farmers Bank. I don't exactly know, on Main and Jackson.
He surprised me. I didn't know he was there.
Here, and we have the sheriff's department of whatever this county is. I'm not sure what this county is just yet.
Tippecanoe.
But sir, he's on a public easement and he's wearing a mask as ordered by the governor and he's filming, which is a First Amendment protected activity. You have no reason to detain him. I suggest you remove the handcuffs immediately. I'm one of the biggest civil rights channels in this country. You better remove those handcuffs right now. No, so you're detained. If they ask you to ID, it's a lawful order. However, they're IDing you unlawfully.
You have to respect them a crime. You're not saying I robbed the bank. You're not saying I'm trespassing.
Floyd, just so you know, dude, you know, once you're detained legally under Indiana state law, you do have to ID. But when you fight this in court and file this lawsuit, they had no reason to violate your Fourth Amendment right.
Hey, what's up, Redwood, Matt?
So they're fucked right now. And you're at 13
Go ahead. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Sorry.
I'll tell you to stop.
minutes and 30 seconds. They have 2.5 minutes to take you out of them fucking cuffs. So if you want to ID, then they just violated your Fourth Amendment rights.
Redwood Matt's an old-time gangster out of Chicago, affiliated with the outfit.
Thank you, sir.
He's a
Appreciate
somebody.
that.
No, you're right.
Wonder if a white guy that's doing this would be any different.
Now the people across the street will start chiming in.
Hey, thank you for being calm, man, and not drawing your weapon.
Josh hits him with the divide and conquer. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you.
What's the bond on failure to ID?
Huh?
What's the bond on failure to ID?
It could be triple or it could be, I don't know. I don't know where we are right now.
Well, he said he suspected you of a crime, but what crime?
Suspicion is, listen, what I'm doing right now is the same thing he's doing. You want to pull guns down on me? I'm on a public easement filming from a public place, right? You can't ID me. Let him get a supervisor.
I will say that Floyd does get the short end of the stick a lot of times. He's African American.
Gassed up, bro. Free speech, protected activity, man. I'm worried about you, sir. And I'm not yelling at you, but this is illegal. Sir, may I approach closer? I'm obviously not a fear for your safety. Okay, but is he on a public easement? Has anyone reported he entered private property? No. The governor, hold on. The governor orders that he wear a mask. So he's following a governor's mandate while on public property filming, which is constitutionally protected. Take him out of those cuffs now.
Tell him how you're the biggest civil rights channel in the nation again, Josh.
Oh, that's funny.
Hit him with it a second time. Keep going.
Don't forget, everybody, that this is the guy who kidnapped a lady in a parking lot. And
whatever. Yeah, let's see that. You're putting way too much in the story. We'll really be confused by the end of it. But this is Floyd's first, I would say, time and style of doing it, where he gets an AR and guns pointed at him.
Well, yeah.
You hold on. Can you pause that video real quick? Can you pause it real quick? I gotta say something. Can you do me a favor? Pause that real quick. You can't say style of doing anything. Look, man, like I said, I have no control of what police officers do. It's like you're reacting to what I'm doing, but I can't control on how you react.
Floyd, you had a full ski mask and you were diving from bush to
it's not
bush,
a ski.
rolling.
It's not a ski, bro. It's not a ski mask. It's a pantyhose bird flu mask.
That's even worse. I was trying to help you with ski mask. Okay, you had pantyhose. You were in front of a bank. You were diving and rolling into the bush, hunkering down into the bush for 5 seconds, and then slowly peeking up at the bank to see if anybody noticed you. And you did that continuously for a half an hour until somebody called the cops on you. Okay, well, you wait until they go across the street. The people across the street are going to explain what they saw. But go ahead. But
they're lying. But they're lying, though, man. They're lying.
Okay, maybe they are lying. Well, maybe they are lying, but let's hear what they have to say. But what I'm saying is, this is your first interaction of doing it this way, and you've polished your game up. When I put out the video tomorrow, you're going to see he's on a different level, dude. He's fucking great at this shit now. You don't need Josh. But go ahead.
They're going to kidnap him.
Yeah, how about Josh saying, what's the odds that I just showed up here? Come on. You guys are fucking playing a game. I understand you're playing the game. I'm fucking can't play the game.
You have a problem once he does, so you better hope he doesn't. I mean, if he, you know what? If I was you, I would identify yourself, and then we take it. And then he's got serious problems.
Don't hate the player.
Hate the game.
Guys, we're doing right now, guys. I'm doing the same thing he was doing. I'm kneeling down. Look at me, guys. I wonder if they'll ID me. I'm kneeling down on a public sidewalk. Let me get my mask. Let me get my mask. Here's my mask, guys.
I think he's safe from in jail. He's
look, guys.
got a lot
I'm wearing
going
a mask. I'm kneeling down on public property and I'm filming. Why aren't I getting ID'd? Why aren't I getting ID'd?
My name's on my back.
Can you speed it up just a little bit to see when they start yelling with the people across the street?
They yell racial slurs at me, man. And I'm supposed to have a trial in this town? Come on, bro. I'm going to lose. You're talking about go back to Chicago. Like, come on, bro. Bro, I'm not even from Chicago. That's racist.
Yeah. Well, these motherfuckers, they said go back to Chicago. I'm on your side now. Fuck, they're talking about Chicago.
Yeah, that's what they said in the video, bro. They said go back to Chicago.
I know. That's the part I was waiting for.
Yeah, and he's like, he got his black face. He took his black face off. I'm like, what kind of?
Yeah.
And this is it. This is the.
But they also, the women went out there and said he's been rolling around in the bushes with pantyhose over his face for a half an hour straight. They're scaring our kids. This shit doesn't happen every day.
That's she lying. She also said that my son. She also said that my son said you went on the property and looked in the windows, which was a lie. I would never go on a private property. I always stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're saying 100% truth, but I mean, Floyd, you went to that bank, put the pantyhose over your face, rolled around in between the bushes to get the police's attention.
Not necessarily.
You don't have a video if you don't do that. I do this for a living, Floyd.
Bro, we have different perspectives, bro. Like, dude, I would never in my
you would have
life.
been okay rolling around in those bushes with those pantyhose and the police never coming.
Bro, here's the thing, bro. I'm just exercising my liberties, bro. I'm just exercising my constitutional rights in peace. Everybody has the ways of doing it. I can't do it my way. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not stealing from nobody. I'm not touching nobody. They chose to call the cops.
So if you remove the fact that you have a YouTube channel and there's even police officers on a Tuesday afternoon, you like to go to banks and roll around in the dirt and play hide and go seek with the people in the window behind bushes.
Well, here's the thing, man. It doesn't matter where I'm at. It doesn't matter. I could do it at my house. I could do it
But
At
you
the
won't do it
store?
at your house because the police will never come there. You went to the bank on purpose because you knew
No,
that they were going to draw attention. You knew the police were going to come.
No, that's a lie.
Josh was like, "Oh, what are the odds that I'd be here?" I don't know. You guys came in the same car and planned this?
No. See, that's lies, man. That's lies.
How is that lies? So you and Josh didn't come together.
I don't answer questions, man.
Chuck Bronson wasn't in the car watching all this too.
I don't answer questions, man.
I talked to everybody in the story. I know the whole thing. People were calling me and they're like, "Dude, you gotta call Chuck and AFA and tell this guy to settle down. He's gonna get killed." And that was just that. You gotta understand, I'm in the community. People call me. I know stuff behind the scenes, and that's nothing compared to what you're scratching your back. Watch the video I do tomorrow. We'll just say that. Watch the video I do tomorrow, and you guys make your own. I gave them because I know the police too. Don't tell me the police are on bullshit. Like I told you, the police operate in a gray area. They ask you a question and they assume you're going to answer it because the rest of the 99.9% of the population bows down to whatever they say. They make sure that you don't know that you're operating that gray area of consensual and an actual lawful order. They want you in that gray area. They don't want to answer questions like, am I being detained?
No, they don't. They don't want to answer questions like that, and that's the problem. But they want you to answer their questions, and in the moment you say you don't answer questions, then they get mad, bro. They get mad. They want to harass you, escalate, try to intimidate, and it's just not a good thing for them to do, man. They should.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I pointed out in all my videos. I was on the street. I'll show before we end this. I'll show my new opening that I made for my video. I was on the street way longer than I ever did stories about other people's videos, and I still go on the street. And I was the best on the street. Like it is what it is. So I understand completely what you're saying. I know how bogus the police are. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, and the fact that you're trying to like slip these little things in there, like that I know are bullshit.
If I may, I'll say this:
you
say you're scared, but I believe you're way, way smarter than you actually let on. Like you may not have remembered when we met 6-7 months ago, but you played dumb, and you're not dumb.
I don't remember you, 10th man. Your name sounds familiar as far as like, because I've heard it around before.
Yeah, we were talking over